I'm just thinking about, I've invested my whole life in being what I am, my identity, going to work, relationships, all that, and it's also through my conditioning, my programming, everything is there. So what you're saying, I have to kind of just step out of it and be.
No, I'm not saying you have to step out of it. I'm saying you can't. What I'm saying is that there is no one. There is no choice. There's no free will. Nothing can be done. All the time that you, a separate individual, are trying to step out of being a separate individual, then you're going on reinforcing the idea that there's an individual who can step out of being an individual.
You see, what I'm getting now is a feeling of fear.
Yes.
And I think to myself, I can't step out of who I am, and I've got to meet up my obligations, and
No.
What is there at the end of...
But you've never met your obligations. Yeah. You only, in the dream, believe you have taken action to meet your obligations. You don't have any obligations because there's no one sitting there.
So what do I do now?
You're doing it.
Right.
But you aren't doing it. It is being done. Everything you do is simply being done. No, there's no one in there that's doing that. What you do, what you think you do next, is simply being done. You are being dreamt. Oneness is dreaming that it's you doing something.
So being the fear, being where I am, being just what I'm doing now is it?
It's happening. This is the worst place for an individual to be.
I'm feeling it. You see, it's really, as I said, I've invested my whole life in being what I am, and what you're saying is right now, being all that. And yet when I go outside the door, then it's a completely different world that overtakes me again.
You're anticipating that, but you're not outside the door. At the moment, all there is this. All there is what's happening. It's quite possible you'll never go out of that door. What will go out of that door will be a body-mind organism that's just moving and reacting to what's happening without any personal volition.
So I live in constant anticipation and keep on creating the world in
Yes, you
anticipation.
live in anticipation because you believe you are separate, and you think you're continually creating a future in which you can act one way or another. That's the dream.
Thank you.